Guys, and welcome back. This is Jelly Donut here on Call of Duty World War II, and this is Chapter 1, Into the Storm of the Tortured Path, and I will be getting the Easter egg. So, currently I have the camo already equipped to my M1911, as you can see. You'll also see in the match whenever I use it. So you won't see me get the achievement because I've already got it done. This is just to help you guys, so you guys can also do it. Alright, so little tips that I can add before I start. I already prestiged, so I have I only have a regular loadout, which is Guy's Child, Pack Mule, and Resourceful. It's just the basics that you start off with. That's fine. So if you recently prestige, anything like that, that's okay. This will still help you get through the guide correctly. But the tips I was going to say, if you get any steps, every third wave is an objective wave. So round 3, round 6, and round 9. If any of them say defend or escort, it's not worth your time. Just start back over. I am only saying this because I was just going around and I had to escort the bomber zombie and I had to waste my front line on this garbage-ass objective. It's not worth your time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to help you guys find the body parts for the zombie and stuff like that, so that you guys can assemble your zombie to be struck by lightning and do all of that stuff. Alright, and this is some also misinformation that I forgot to add in my video, was that if you happen to find like the zombie head right next to the self-revive, or for example the zombie arm right next to stamina, if you pick up either of those blitz, it will automatically give you that part. Not all the time, but sometimes, because I thought it did all the time, and I did end up missing that arm. I think sometimes it happens, and sometimes it doesn't. It's not often that it doesn't, but just make sure you get the arm if it's next to stamina. The head that I know of always picks up right next to self-revive, and plus it's right at the beginning, so you shouldn't miss it. But just so y'all know. And like I said, I'll say later, is that the whistling on wave 5, you will only get 1. You may get 2, but no matter what, if that pod doesn't drop from the sky, meaning you've got all of the parts together, you will have to start over, because when the pod comes down from the sky, you get the 2 lightning rods you need in order for the lightning to strike that zombie to reanimate it. So if that pod doesn't drop from the sky, immediately you have to restart, even if you do get 2 whistlings. I know it's annoying. I've done this more times than I can possibly count, and it irritates me, especially when I get 2 whistlings, he drops the arm, and the pod never fell from the sky, meaning I don't have the 2 lightning rods for that step. But, yeah. I just wanted to make sure you guys all knew that before we get into the match. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, a comment, and I will get back to you guys when I can. I will see you guys all in the match.
Nobody saw this coming. The horror of this new military force, a force composed entirely of the dead, is torn across the face of Europe. It has fallen on us, the newly formed Bureau of Archaic Technologies, to be the tip of the spear in this fight. We are woefully outnumbered. We cannot match this enemy blow for blow. But with the help of our new allies, we will strike where they are most vulnerable. We will be smart. We will be fast. We will be lethal. But we must do more than simply kill our enemies. We must utterly destroy them.
Alright guys, welcome in. Let's do this. I'm going to look around for some of the body parts, but the first step that I'm going to do is go underneath this windmill. And then get over here to this first battery. The second thing I'm going to do is shoot that rope off that tree. Now, I'm going to fill this up with 10 zombie souls. That part is very difficult to do without losing shield or dying. Okay, I've got all 10 zombies killed. I'm gonna put a bullet in each leg of the zombie. Or a bullet in each zombie and shovel for the most amount of jolts. Go ahead and end this round. Alright, I'm gonna run over here. This is just me, but I grab cross splits, double melee, whatever you want to call it. Now, between waves 1 through 4, you can look through zombie body parts. Make sure you have all body parts locations and picked them up at the end of wave 4. Now, I'm going to go ahead and kill off all of the zombies. The only thing I need to do on wave 2 is interact with a tree. Quite literally. Interact with a tree. Alright, and since I need to interact with that tree, I'm going to leave 2 zombies alive. I think I've got one leg. And since I've got to interact with that tree, I'm going to run over here next to this dam. Right on this backside of the house and the backside of the windmill. I'm going to grab
I am one with my weapon.
that. So double weapon damage. I'm gonna grab this. Get my stamina. And if you have enough, you should have enough. You need at minimum to be able to grab a weapon as well. And then when you grab that weapon, you also want to, if you can, pick up self-revive.
No more that nap.
Okay, I found... I'm going to keep looking around for other body parts. I have 2 more waves to look for body parts, but I'm going to make sure I know where they are first. Okay, I found both arms. Both arms are in this house. Perfect. Now I need both legs. I might have passed one of the legs. So I have 2 arms. I need 2 legs and a torso. There's 1 leg. There's 2 legs. There's the head. And... what in the world? Where's the torso at? I might have missed it. I interacted with the tree already, so I suppose I'll go ahead and end this wave. This guy will run at me, and then I'll finish him off, and that'll be it. Oh, the torso was up there. So make sure you have all body part locations and the rope. Basically, you're going to interact with a tree at the end of wave 2. That is as soon as you can do it. You can't interact with the tree on wave 1. So make sure you interact with a tree just so you don't accidentally forget the rope later. Now, this is an objective wave. Alright, so this is going to be hard to explain. If you have muclers, sizzlers, or bombers, kill them off immediately. Kill them off immediately. Just finish the objective and be done with it. There is a special circumstance where it is different, and there is a repair mechanism step. If you get repair mechanism, what you're going to do is you're going to repair 2 mechanisms, 2 of them, and leave 1. If you repair them immediately, repair 2 immediately, it will give you 2 minutes of unlimited zombies. Which then you will proceed to grab as many jolts as possible. If you want. You can end the wave 2, it doesn't matter. That's just what I do. You know, I've gotten up to 10,000 jolts. I've finished 2 mechanisms, got 10,000 jolts, and then finished up the 3rd mechanism. So whatever you choose to do. My preference, I pick up Ice Pick. It doesn't matter. It's just cool. That's it. I pick it up because it's cool. Right, now since it's wave 4, I'm going to pick up all of these zombie parts. I've got 2 arms. I've got a leg. I've got the head. Alright, so before you kill any zombies on wave 4, you don't have to pick up the parts immediately. Just make sure you have them all done. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bottom of the house. And fill up this 2nd battery. I didn't realize, but this battery's already... It's done now. Okay, me personally, I have picked up all of the body parts. I've just got to run over here and make sure I have the rope. When I end this wave, wave 5, reiterate myself, wave 5 automatically gives you 1 Wussling. Occasionally 2, but it's not often that it gives you 2. So, may I reiterate for the 2nd time, it will give you 1 Wussling on wave 5. You need 2. If you don't have 2 Wustlings, you didn't do what I did, and you will have to start over. Alright, so you get 1 Wussling on wave 5. Normally. On occasion it gives you 2, but let's focus on the 1. Then you completed all the steps, you grabbed all the zombie parts, you got the rope, like I said. There will be a drop pod that falls from the sky that gives you your guaranteed 2nd Wussling. If you did it correctly. There's that drop pod. Now, when the drop pod comes down, the drop pod is also not only going to give you the Wussling, it'll give you 2 lightning rods, or nails, whatever you want to call them. The lightning is going to strike it, you know, so it's a lightning rod. You're going to kill off the wave. The entire wave, kill them all. Leave the Wustlings. Damn. Now you're probably wondering what I'm doing. I'm bringing all of the bombers here because There is another step later that it kind of just helps. I don't know other way to state it. It just helps for a later step. Damn it! It doesn't... He's not dropping it. Oh, no! Oh, shit. Do not do what I did. Do not grab a nuke. That was not supposed to happen. Okay. Either way. One Wustling hit the other Wustling, dropped a zombie arm. I already picked up the zombie arm. It was absolute chaos. You're going to run in here. You're going to watch that fan blade. That fan blade is going to reach... Damn it. That's okay. It was a lot of information. I picked up the zombie arm, and I got it because one Wustling tried to run at me, but hit the other Wustling and killed him off. Alright? So you gotta have two Wustlings because you need one to kill the other. Once you do that, you will pick up a zombie arm, and that's what you're going to use for this step to stop the windmill. You're going to jam that zombie arm in. Now, you're going to watch for the most unbroken fan wing. You're going to watch as it barely passes underneath there. And my zombie arm didn't go in. That's the second time it's not done it now. Okay, so that wing right there is big enough so that it barely breaches underneath the door. You can see it just like 2 centimeters. Once you see it pass underneath the door, you are going to interact with the windmill mechanism, and it should stop it in a 6 o'clock position. Let's try that one more time. So, just pay attention underneath. Okay, I watched it go underneath the door. Oh, I didn't stop it in time. I should have done it just a bit sooner. Try that again. Okay, so what I also did was I grabbed Jack-in-the-Boxes. I kept on doing this until I got Jack-in-the-Boxes. It literally just conveniently took one time. Never happens that way, but it did this time. You need Jack-in-the-Boxes for a later step. Okay, so this fan wing, you're gonna watch it. It's gonna pass underneath the door, just barely. Did you see it? Okay. Now, it is at the 6 o'clock position. That right there, at the far left of that blade, lines perfectly up with that door. So now I can go and put the zombie on there with all of the parts I grabbed, the rods, the body parts, the rope, all of it. I'm gonna start it again. Now, I need to stop this blade at the 12 o'clock position. Well, that man at the 12 o'clock position. The most broken wing, which is conveniently opposite, I need to stop at the 6 o'clock position. I didn't do it. Okay, so if you look. Ooh, so close. But that left side of that wing is slightly offset, which means that he's not at true 12 o'clock position. He's at like 11:50 per se, if you're looking at a clock. Alright? So now, unfortunately, I've got to wait for that to come back around and get it to line up exactly with the right side of the door. Now that man, I've got to watch him go straight to the top again. Okay, now that fan blade right there, what I do, I saw in a video, is if you watch, that fan blade will pass through, and when it hits about the center of those leaves, you will run back here and stop the mechanism. That should stop it like it did at the 6 o'clock position, leaving that zombie at the 12 o'clock position. When that zombie is truly, and I mean truly at that 12 o'clock position, he will be struck by lightning. And as you can see, I left these nukes right here, so it helps me kill some zombies, because he's going to suck up souls. The more souls you feed into him, fuck you.
Protect them at all costs.
The more souls that you feed into him, the more, I don't know how to explain it. The more souls, the better, because when zombies go to attack him, he will die. Or, he will die if zombies attack him.
To me!
You know what? Screw you guys. Damn it. Alright, so now he's gonna suck up souls. I'm gonna keep on feeding him as many souls as I possibly can. So that whenever I go to escort the zombie, he can take a couple more extra hits and he won't die immediately. Okay, step completed. Me personally, that is the dumbest, the stupidest, the absolute most ridiculous step in my life. I hate defending. That is a garbage step. And you'll find out why in a minute. Okay, now you're going to follow me. Okay, that guy is going to come to life. You want him to be alive. You don't want you have to escort him now. So now that zombie is walking around the map. So now that that zombie is walking around the map, I don't want any of these guys to accidentally kill him. So he is okay. Alright, cool. Now, I'm going to leave one zombie alive, which conveniently for me is a Wussling. That zombie right there, he is going to walk into the house, climb into a hole, and grab the battery. And you will protect him with your life. Now, I left this max ammo, that's why I not grabbed it earlier, because now I get my 3 Jack-in-the-Boxes back. This Sterling is the most garbage thing I've ever used in my life. I'm changing out my weapon. My pack punch is unlocked, so I'll go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do for the Easter egg step is once that zombie grabs that battery, after he's reanimated back to life and escorted,
Hell yes.
he's going to climb in that hole, he's going to grab a battery. I'm going to escort him again for a second time. But while I escort him, I'm going to fill him up with zombie souls to charge up his battery. And I'll show you guys that in a minute.
Needed this.
After I finish back punching all of my weapons. And I hate defending, because defending means I gotta waste my front line, and 9 times out of 10, I end up losing my front line forever, and then I'm kind of screwed when it comes to escorting that guy again. You know, because then the zombies are gonna attack him, and then he's dead. I'm gonna kill that guy off, because why not? My weapons are pack-punched, and I'm ready to go. That man's right there is going to pick up that battery. Whew. I'm gonna use these jack-in-the-boxes. Okay, now that's done, bro. Screw him. Oh. Hit him, bro. Hit him. Okay. Now there is a glitch. Okay, he dropped his battery. Correct. That is good. I have that, and then now I can show you what I can do with it next. I'm going to explain to you what that glitch is, though, real quick. After I get past these guys. If you kill him on the first floor, so say he reaches right here, sometimes it glitches through the ground, and you will not get the battery. Supposedly. But good enough for me, I killed him outside, I got charged up. I'm going to place the battery in here. Woohoo! I opened up this area, picked up the hilts of Barbosa. That will also give you the camo. I've already got it, so it doesn't say it on my screen, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the objectives. Woo! I'm gonna go ahead and take down the boss and all that. Complete the casual Easter egg. But anybody who is here just for the Easter egg, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Try again, buddy. Alright, so now I just want to complete all of these objectives. Pretty simple. God damn. I didn't know I ran out of pistol ammo. That's unfortunate. Okay. Alright, cool. All done. Finished up that step. Alright, so if you're still following, it is because you're completing the regular path, or maybe this is just awesome. Alright, so I'm going to open up this package. I'm going to go ahead and get all of this. Cool. And now I am just going to make sure my guns are reloaded so I can fight the Brenner. Alright, so with the Brenner, as I am fighting him, what I need to do is guide him into an area that is going to be struck by a, yeah. So that area is going to be hit by an airstrike. I need the Brenner over here. Damn it. He was not. Get the Brenner over here, if I can. He was. Alright, cool. Get the Brenner over here. Get the Brenner right here. Okay, so I just gotta get the Brenner into an area that has an airstrike. And judging by that, I'm gonna say next area is right here. I'm gonna kill him. All done. So, I guess there are currently only 3 areas for the aerial strike. Or the airstrike is right here, right there, and or right there. Maybe there's more spots, but those were the only 3 it kept on consistently hitting. So, I don't know. Now, all I've got to do is extraction. So just kill zombies and until I escape, I guess. Let's go. Let's do this. Just so you know, I've done it before. Do not, or shooting the Brenner while he has a shield on, it does nothing. Unfortunately. Yeah, free play. Hell yes. And that is victory. Alright, so that is the end. But thank you guys all for watching. I will see you guys all in the next video. Hope y'all have a good day. And goodbye.